If you're like most people, you want to get a body that's lean, yet is powerful at the same time and is simply attractive. I want you to think about Zac Efron. He has striations in his shoulders. His arms are lean and have definition, but also have size. And his chest just has this warrior athletic look. And I'm sure you're familiar that every single girl on this world is obsessed with Zac Efron's body. Now, most people, they want to get a physique similar to his. Now, some people, they need to just gain muscle. That's what they need to focus on. Some people just need to make sure that they can lose fat and try and minimize the amount of muscle that they're losing. And some people, they need to do both of this. And that's where most people fall in this category where they need to gain muscle and lose fat. Now, the mistake or the problem that they run into is that they've been told that they can't do this at the same time. They think that they need to go in a bulk first and then cut, and they usually lose muscle in the process. It takes longer, and your body just kind of goes in this roller coaster. You bulk up, you don't feel too good. You go in a calorie deficit, you don't feel too good. Now, what we do in the New Era of Health is actually gain muscle and burn fat at the same time. And we do this without being in a calorie deficit. You don't need to count your calories and macros. It's not a painful and long process. And it's actually a quicker process to getting the body that you want. I mean, think about it. You're usually going to be bulking for about 2 months and then cutting for like a month or month and a half or something like that. You're spending 3.5 months and your actions are kind of contradicting each other. You're gaining tons of muscle and fat at the same time. Then you're trying to trim down the fat. It's unhealthy as well. So what we do though is that we target fat loss through the foods that we eat and also the exercises that we do. We make sure that every workout that you do is sending muscle gaining and fat burning signals to your body. But on top of it, we're making sure that these workouts are going to do much more than improve your physique. They're going to enhance how you feel. They're going to make it so that it's easier for you to remember things, to crack jokes. Basically, it's going to enhance your body and brain so that you feel, look, and think better than you ever have. And that's kind of where the next part of what we do in the Fulfilled Greek Conqueror program comes into play. Not only do we target fat loss and muscle gaining and just basically how you feel through your workouts, but we also do this with the foods that you eat. We make sure that you build the metabolic state to burn fat for energy. This will make it so that you shred through your fat. You're going to tear through your fat like Wolverine. It's going to be effortless for you to burn fat once you build this metabolic state. Now, the other thing is that when you build this metabolic state to use fat for energy, you're not only, again, going to be improving your physique, you're going to gain more energy. 1 month, they lost 15 pounds when they built this metabolic state for fat to use fat for energy. Now, granted, a lot of that's going to be water weight, but in about 2 months, you could lose up to like 15 pounds. How much more energy would you have if you lost 15 pounds of fat? Imagine carrying around a bowling ball with you all day. How much more energy would that require just to like walk around and do normal activities? Think of the fat as that bowling ball. It's literally extra weight that you are carrying around. Basically, when you build this metabolic state to use fat for energy, you're going to gain more energy. It's going to be more consistent throughout your day. You're going to feel better. It's going to make your brain process information quicker. So basically, we have this ultimate workout strategy that targets your fat loss. It targets muscle gain or sends muscle gaining signals to your body. It's going to enhance your body and brain. It's going to deliver more oxygen to your brain. It's going to help you age better. I want you to think about like Courtney Cox, Tom Cruise, or Mark Sisson. These celebrities, they age incredibly. They're in their 40s and 50s, and they look like they're in their 30s, like young 30s. It's because of the lifestyle that they live. It's the workouts they're doing. They send anti-aging signals to their body. It's the foods that they eat. They're nourishing their cells for optimal performance and optimal hormone levels. That's the other part of this, is like when you have optimal hormone levels, you simply feel fantastic. And that's one of the mistakes that people make, is they neglect their eating and the impact it has on your energy levels, your mental alertness, and so on. I've been there in the past before. Like, I ate any foods just to gain size. All these empty calories. Like, dude, I was eating meals that had like 3,000 calories just because I wanted to get bigger. But I found myself crashing at like 2 p.m. I would just get really tired. It kind of sucked. It affected my social life. If I was talking to a friend and I just got really tired all of a sudden, I'd be kind of grumpy and be like, dude, I just got to go home, you know? I didn't feel good throughout my day. I had mental fog. It was harder to remember things, crack jokes on the spot. Even if you were to get the physique, because you ate all those foods, if you don't feel good physically and mentally, you go throughout your day with mental fog, low energy, then what's the point in getting that physique? And that's why in the New Era of Health, we have a new approach that goes against the grain. You burn fat and gain muscle at the same time. But more importantly, these workouts that you will be doing, the foods that you will be eating will enhance yourself. You'll attain godlike energy and elevated mental alertness. It's going to be easier for you to be in a better mood and to simply be happy. That's what the Fulfilled Greek Conqueror is all about. It's about getting you the physique that you want. The physique that's going to make you feel comfortable in your own skin. It's going to help you gain confidence. But most importantly, we're going to reprogram your brain and genes so that you feel, look, and think better than you ever have. Now, one thing I want to mention is that the Fulfilled Greek Conqueror program is a total life transformation program. Yes, we have the knowledge for you to utilize food so that you feel better than ever. We have the knowledge for secret workouts that are going to help you look better. They're going to make you think better, feel better, everything. But what good does that information do if you don't have the action to utilize it? Over the past few years, I've seen people, they want to get a better body. They want to enhance how they feel. So they get a program or diet, but they don't have the right mindset to stick to it. A week or two later, they end up falling off. Or they make the New Year's resolution to start working out consistently and eat better, but after a few days or a few weeks, they fall off and feel terrible about themselves. Why can some people stay on their workout plan and diet program, but others, they can't, no matter how badly they want it? It's because of how their brain is programmed. That's why in the Fulfilled Greek Conqueror program, the first step we have for every Fulfilled Greek Conqueror is acquire the mind of a conqueror. Simply put, we're going to reprogram your brain so that you become a man of action so that you can stick to your workout program. You can stick to your diet plan. And the thing is, once you acquire the mind of a conqueror, it's going to do much more than allow you to stick to your workout and diet plan. It's going to make it so that you become a high-performing beast. I mean, could you imagine if you always kept your word? What would your body look like right now if you kept your word from last year to work out? Where would you be in your career if you kept your word to be productive every single day at work? How much happier would you be if you kept your word to ask out the cute girl you have a crush on? Nothing great comes from you not keeping your own word to yourself because you only tell yourself you're going to do something that will improve your life. So if you want to become a man of action where you stick to your word effortlessly, and after you acquire the mind of a conqueror, you'll successfully stick to your workout and diet plan. You'll get the body you want, the body that makes you feel comfortable in your own skin, that gives you the confidence you want. And at the same time, you'll be doing workouts that will give you optimal hormone levels so that you feel amazing, so that you can think clearly. Basically, the Fulfilled Greek Conqueror program will make you a high-performing beast where you excel in all areas of your life. So if you're ready for a total life transformation, go check out the Fulfilled Greek Conqueror program.